Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you can't tell, we're in the bathroom and we're gonna be cleaning some grout today. So I'm gonna show you a clip of my floors. Well, I mean, you can tell and see how dark the grout is. It's not supposed to be that dark. I can guarantee you this grout has not been sealed in quite some time. So we're gonna, switching hands. So we're going to seal some grout today, and we're going to transform it back into its original color, which is a nice, beige. So the things that I'm going to be using today are a grout pen that I got off of Amazon. I'll let you know how I like it. I saw somebody else using it and figured I'd give it a go. I used a squeeze bottle and used a paintbrush to do our living room. Looks a lot better than it did, but it's no longer the color that I painted it. And that's just from wear and tear and mops and, you know, the usual. I also have a grout scrubbing brush. So it's like a nice skinny brush, skinny-ish. You can also use a toothbrush. That would probably be better for skinnier grout. I'm going to try this. If it doesn't work, I'm switching to a toothbrush. I also have a putty knife because around our toilet, we just resealed our toilet not too long ago, and there is some grout that's left around the outside of it that needs to be scraped back up so that I can clean it properly. And our cleaning agent, hear me out. Toilet bowl cleaner. Now, I know you're probably thinking, why are you putting toilet bowl cleaner on the floor? That's not the toilet, duh. I found this out accidentally like years ago. I was cleaning my toilet and I accidentally spilled a little bit on the floor, but I didn't realize it right away. I came back 10 minutes later and realized that there was a really white spot in my grout. Apparently, I didn't have gray grout, I had white grout, and right where I spilled the toilet bowl cleaner, it completely cleaned the grout. Now, did this do harm to the grout? Did this do harm to the tile? Maybe. I don't know. I just know that it worked. And I never noticed any corrosion or anything like that to the tile, so I would test a spot first before you go and do this to your entire floor and potentially ruin your tile. But any tile, switching arms. Any tile that I've done this to has not been harmed, and I've done it to several different areas of my home, including my countertops. Now, doing it on a surface where you prepare food, I would definitely say that you're going to want to do it on a day that you're not preparing food, and then clean it very, 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 very well so that you can get all of the chemical off of the surface. And after you clean the grout, you're going to want to seal it so that it doesn't stay porous and absorb moisture and bacteria, certainly on countertops. You're definitely going to want to seal it back up so that any liquid can bead on top of it and it's easily cleanable and wiped away. So we're going to go ahead and get started on this.
We're so dysfunctional, but still inseparable. Yeah, we just never get it right. You're playing games with me and my sympathy, but not enough to say goodbye. Oh, 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 we stick together, but I know, it isn't for the better. No, that's just how we dance, with liquid confidence. We find each other every night. But if I were to let you go, if I would pack my bags and leave without you and be out there on my own, then I would fall into pieces, fall into pieces.
So sorry in advance for the noise outside. The guys are replacing our bar back there. But I don't think I did it justice or hyped it up nearly enough. Look at the before and after on just cleaning this grout. Obviously, this is the before because it's all dirty. And look at the after. I mean, there's still a couple spots that did not come fully clean. But y'all, this is so satisfying and worth every bit of back pain I know I'm going to have tonight or tomorrow. And this isn't even fully done yet. This is just cleaning the grout. I can't believe that I had just been on my hands and knees with soap and water. I'm telling you, this toilet bowl cleaner changes the game. And I want to say that you're definitely going to want to do this in a highly ventilated or create some ventilation room, because the smell of bleach is so strong it will burn your eyes. If you are pregnant, I do not recommend doing this. If you have an aversion or have really sensitive, or if you're really sensitive to strong cleaners and chemicals, I would not do this. I would have someone help you or do it for you. But oh my goodness, the payoff is so awesome. One thing I want to be careful of is bleach. You don't want to mix it with some cleaners, because ammonia and bleach, yeah, just a bad thing. So I'm going to finish up the water room in this bathroom, or water closet, whatever it's called. And then I'm going to mop this with just some hot water just to get up any residue that might be left on the tile. And then I'm going to come in here with my grout pen and go ahead and start painting the grout with that beige color. And then I have to make a trip up to Lowe's and see if I can't find something to seal the grout completely, so that I don't have to do this again every single year.
I would fall into pieces, fall into pieces. Oh, 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 I would fall into pieces, fall into pieces. So here we go again with silly arguments that always end up in a fight. But we can still pretend that this will never end. We just make up.
So here I am editing and realizing that the footage that I had for this part of the bathroom is, I guess, corrupted. The fan pushed my tripod over when I went to adjust it, and I thought I had, but I guess I didn't. So what I'm doing here, basically, since most of this is not usable, is I put the floor cleaner, the toilet bowl cleaner, onto the floor, spread it around with the sponge there, and then took the scrub brush after about letting it sit for 5 or 10 minutes and scrubbed the grout with it. Any spots that might have needed to be gone back over again because they hadn't fully come clean, I went ahead and redoused those with the cleaner and spread it back with the sponge again. To clean it up off the floor, I am getting majority of the product off with the yellow sponge and rinsing it out after each time. There goes the camera. And after that, I will mop the floor up with just water to get any leftover residue, and trying to get as much of that off of the floor as possible to get it as clean as possible.
Oh, 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 we stick together, but I know, oh, oh, it isn't for the better. No, that's just how we dance with liquid confidence. We find each other every night. But if I were to let you go, if I would pack my bags and leave without you and be out there on my own, then I would fall into pieces, fall into pieces. Oh, 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 I would fall into pieces, fall into pieces. Oh, 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 I would fall into pieces, fall into pieces. We're so dysfunctional, but still inseparable. We're never getting it right. We're never getting it right. You're playing games with me and my sympathy. Still I
All right, so we're taking a break from the bathroom because I ran out of paint and my pen. So another one's being delivered today, but not until probably like later on this evening. So I figured that I would take this opportunity to go ahead and get the kitchen taken care of, since I do have the paint that I need. So what I had originally wanted to use was a grout pen, but after looking at this, I realized that there are spots that are starting to chip up in the original grout coverage that would make the coverage of the pen just uneven, and it wouldn't look right. So I opted to use this, which I got from Lowe's in the color biscuit. So I matched this, and this is going to be an off-white, and match this perfectly. As you can see back here, let me move you a little bit closer. And I don't know if you can tell very well, but this was white the last time, and there's a pretty distinct difference between the shade of the tile and the grout, and I want it to be a little bit more seamless this time. So, and also when looking at the countertops, you can tell which areas have been covered by appliances and which have been open for use. And I believe my mistake last time was that I didn't seal it with the 511 impregnator. So that's what we're going to do this time to create more of a water barrier between anything that touches the surface and the color of the grout. So I'm going to go ahead and start cleaning this just like I did in the bathroom. I have sterilized my brush, so I'm not putting bathroom floors on my countertops, which is gross. And I'm going to be using the, let me grab it real quick, Clorox Cling Gel. I did get another bottle of this morning, and this time I used the lemon scent just because I like lemon scented stuff in the kitchen. And again, when working with this on eating surfaces or surfaces that come in contact with food, you want to make sure that you really get it all cleaned up. Because yeah, that's not healthy. So let's get going.
If you need a hand, I am here for you.
If you get lost, I'll lead you back, yeah.
Walk that extra mile, I would do that too.
Just so I could be beside you.
If the end is near, just know that I got you. I'm your armor when things get tough.
So with this one, I probably
No,
don't
I
need to let
got
it sit
your
on there quite
back.
as long
Your
as I did with
battles
it.
are mine too. I'll fight for you when
Probably
things get
let it
hard. Lay it all on me when you're not strong enough to carry on. Baby, you should know I got you. 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 I know the world can be a crazy place sometimes.
Know that I am here beside you.
We can leave tonight, leave it all behind.
Love is something brand new.
If the end is near, just know that I got you. I'm your armor when things get tough. No, I got you back. Your battles are mine too. I'll fight for you when things get hard. Lay it all on me when you're not strong enough to.
One thing I like about this squeezy bottle version of the tile resealer is how easy it is and how well it covers. So basically what I do is I just drag a line of the product down the grout, and I use a paintbrush and very sloppily just slather it into the grout lines. And you can see here that there's some leftovers beaded up on the edges, so I just grab those with the paintbrush and put them on the exposed grout that has not been refinished yet.
Carry on, baby, you should know I got you. Baby, you should know I got you. You should know, baby, you should know I got you. Baby, you should know I got you.
So obviously the cleaner you apply the product, the less cleanup there's going to be. However, it's really difficult to keep it really clean. So the cleanup is actually pretty simple. All I did was take a microfiber cloth, get it nice and wet, wring out all of the excess water, and just rub it over the surface without dragging the cloth over the grout directly. And it will just kind of pill up the product that's left on the tile. Alrighty, so here we are back in the bathroom. The second grout pen finally came in, and I can continue on with getting this floor finished up. Alright y'all, so I went to go import the footage from me putting down the impregnator on both the bathroom and the countertops, and the footage is corrupted. So I don't have that for you, unfortunately, but there are plenty of videos on YouTube that you can rely on to teach you how to use the impregnator, what's the best technique to use. I used it exactly how I was instructed to on both the label and on YouTube videos, and it worked out perfectly well. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down in the comments section below. I do try to answer all comments. And thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in my next video. I do post twice a week, mostly cleaning content and some remodeling, DIY, home renovation stuff lately because of being at home so much. But our projects are almost finished up. Anyways, I hope to see you back here again. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.